Good morning, students. How are you all? Today we are going to continue our chapter number 9, Formula and Functions. So, let's start with mixed reference. So, mixed reference is a combination of relative reference and absolute reference. In this type, either the row or the column has to remain fixed. $B4 is an example of mixed reference. So follow these steps to use mixed reference. Enter the data. Now click on D2 cell and type $B2 multiplied by $2 and press enter key. Now copy the formula by dragging the mouse pointer to the other cell. So a row or column where you are putting dollar, it become absolute. Now using functions. Functions are predefined commands that act on cell or range of the cell and perform calculation. Function consists two parts: function name and arguments. Arguments are included with the round brackets. Now rules for using functions. So follow this rule while using function. A function must begin with equal to sign. Okay, function name must be a valid name. Sum and average are some example of function. A function name must be followed by the operator and opening and closing parenthesis, means you have to write in brackets. Argument, you must have to write the argument inside it. Now commonly used function. So let's learn about some commonly used function. AutoSum. So this option is used to perform different functions like average, count, max and min. To get AutoSum, click on the AutoSum button in the function library group of Formula tab. Sum. So the sum function returns the sum or total of the range value. Follow these steps to use the sum function. So click on the cell A7 when you want to enter the total. Now click on the AutoSum option in the editing group of the home tab. Now select the sum option from the drop down list. A dash border appears around A1 to A6. Excel automatically enter the formula bar in A7 and press the enter key to get result. Average. Average function returns the average of the range value. So let's learn how to use average function. Click on the cell A7 where you want to display the average of values. Now click on the AutoSum option in the editing group of the home tab. Select the average function from the drop down list. A dash border appear around the A1 to A6. Excel automatically enters the formula in A7 and press the enter key to get the result. Max. Max function returns the largest value in given range. So let's learn how to use the max function. Click on the A7 when you want to display the result. Click on the AutoSum option it is an editing group of the home tab. Select max option from the drop down list. A dash border appear around A1 to A6 and Excel automatically enters the formula in A7. Now press enter key to get the result. Mean function. So mean function returns the smallest value in given range. So let's learn how to use mean function. Step number 1, click on the A7 where you want to get the answer. Now click on the auto sum option, that is an editing group of the home tab. Select max function from the drop down list. A dashed border appears around A1 to A6 and Excel automatically enters the formula in A7. Now press enter key to get the result. Function library. Function Excel provide all its functions in functions library group of the formula tab. Excel includes the functions like math, string, text and date and time. So let's discuss two most popular function in maths and string category. Least common multiples means LCM function returns the least common multiple of given value. Now enter 4 numbers in A1, A2, A3 and A4. Click on the cell A5 where LCM of all number will be displayed. Click on the math and string function on the function library group of the formula tab. Choose the LCM function from the drop down list. The function arguments dialog box appear. Type the cell name and click on the OK button. The result will appear in cell A5. Greatest common divisor, GDC. So GCD functions calculate the greatest common divisor of two or more integers. So let's learn how to find GCD. Enter 4 numbers in A1, A2, A3 and A4. Click on the cell A5 when GCD of all the number will be displayed. Click on the math and string function on the function library group of the formula tab. Choose the GCD function from the drop down list. Select the function arguments. Dialog box appears. Type the cell address in the respective boxes and click on the OK button. The result appears in the cell A5. Now let's learn about if function. So if function is a conditional function that gives the result either in true or false. So here we having syntax if condition, comma, value if true, comma, value if false. The if function returns the first formula if the conditions specify evolution to true and another second value if the condition evaluate to false. So let's learn how to use if function. Enter the two numbers in cell A1 and A2. Now in cell A3 type equal to if into a small bracket A1 greater than A2